struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Kendrick on to first to complete the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch on its way.
Ball left outside.
Two men are on with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 3 and the Nationals nothing. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things one here today.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Felix Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt by Hernandez as he gets one down. And that's out number one.
Now batting.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Nimmo takes his lead at third with one away. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The man on third with two down. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Justin Upton the next to hit as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Joe Ross is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a play! He's up with it. The throw got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive, and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training. PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
Pitch on the way. Starlin Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
And
it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 5th.
Set to get his day started, Kurt Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They need to get. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andres Jimenez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Robles comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Nimmo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
I got to count
A
1 and 2.
ball and 2 strikes now. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box, Felix Hernandez. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Jeff McNeil stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. And here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. The pitcher, Joe Ross, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Still 8-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, left
In
fielder,
now, Dominic Smith. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. J.D. Davis will be next. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
The 3-2 one more time. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the third
Ready
baseman,
for another shot now. J.D. Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. A ball and no strikes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Nationals nothing. First pitch of the
leading
at-bat.
up for Washington, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and
Now
a highlight reel catch
baseman.
there, no doubt.
Howard.
He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. This one's down to third. Davis brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9-0. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
For the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson
First
Ramos.
offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. He'll get it into second.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
To the plate now, Andres Jimenez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So striding in, Brandon Nimmo. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Felix Hernandez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 8.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings. And in case you're wondering how often a team scores at least 1 run every inning, track staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Austin Voss gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Pete Alonso. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 11-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
1-1.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Starlin Castro is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Kurt Suzuki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Ryan Zimmerman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Gone! So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Home run number 5 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
They dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Oh, he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball well outside. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on autopilot. Trey Turner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 7.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Outside and low, 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ground ball left side. Davis has got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 3. Michael A. Taylor.
Ready now, Michael Taylor. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter. Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes
now
across to score.
Eric.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 11-2. Sean Doolittle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. 7th inning ready to and stepping up as the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This is pulled into right. Eaton is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 9.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And some Washington bullpen. Right-hander. Will reach second now.
Not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now. 1 out and a runner on second base. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Nimmo rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Pete Alonso. Line drive, base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps. Down and asks for time.
Please.
Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
At the plate now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Back up the middle. Starlin dives. What a stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Mets. Now playing first base, number 12.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Starlin Castro.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Popped him up. Smith has a play. 1 out.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. No hits to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Hernandez looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Upton's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count. That's ball.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Ready with the 3-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Eaton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Robles makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. That's inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, so they're unable to add to their 12th. Stepping into the box, Victor Robles. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Shaw.
Juan Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Juan.
To short.
Soto.
He's right there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this one rolls. Roenis Elias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The pitcher, number 35.
So here now's the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Eaton in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 8.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 2 for 4. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. In now is Adam Eaton, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 to count. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count from the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Upton. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Now batting.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
12-4 is the final in this game. The New York Mets hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Felix Hernandez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Anibal Sanchez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 6-3. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 4-6. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.